Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. 130 you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, and the speckled bird. Those that may look like the other heathen nations, but your bloodline go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob through the seed of your fathers. It's your fellow servant Shemaiah. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukwah Kadash, and double honors to the beloved elders and apostles of the great millstone for teaching us this truth, who are the true elders and apostles over all of Israel, whether you believe it or not, whether you accept it or not. This lesson, we're going to go into how, regardless how painful or sad or unfair or unequal you might think it is, there's a separation between Israel. There's a major separation between Israel. You have the house of King David and you have the house of Saul. You have true believers, and then you have, those is not fully convinced. You have order, let everything be done decently and in order, and you have those that go off doing their own thing. All right, not holding fast to the true gospel or the true doctrine. They got a doctrine of the MOTB being everything except a device a device from the devil, Esau Edom, that they can put inside you to know what you're doing, where you're going. It's a radio frequency identification device. All right, a CHIP that you can find in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It's nothing else. It's not an embargo. It's not sleeping with white women. It's not any other thing they could come up with. It's an actual device that Esau Edom is going to use to get the whole world, Esau Edom being the so-called white man, Esau Edom and check this out. As Israelites, you don't have to question if Esau Edom, the so-called white man, likes you, love you.
Your phone needs a mobile or Wi-Fi connection first.
What? Slacky. I ain't trying to do that. Whatever that was. I put it over there. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that Esau Edom, or any of these other nations, have any love or compassion for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. Look at your living conditions. You don't want to be thugs and gangsters. Only thing you want to do is make enough money to provide for your people. All you want to do is live a happy, healthy life. Well, at least I'll say that's the house of King David. Because the house of Saul, y'all believe in the things of Esau Edom. The spirit has been taken away from y'all. You guys are dead. You guys are dead. And you walk around here like zombies. You walk around here actually acting like who you are. You don't have no spirit in you. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not dwelling with you, working with you, dealing with you, or any of that. You're complacent with trusting and believing in the system. And it doesn't have to be in your face, the so-called white man giving you the system. If it's Negroes or Latinos that's helping you or telling you to live outside of the parameter, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, you're wicked. You are wicked. You're rebellious children, and you're going to be judged for that. And you hate us. You hate us for telling you the truth. Let me go there. Let me start there first. Let me start there first, man. Let's go to John chapter 15. Because you hate Yahushua. Because you hate the Savior of Israel. John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you, know that it hated me before it hated you. So we have to take on the hatred of the world. You know, those that know life, you know, the Lord gave us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and it says, as it's written, damn, how could I forget it? One of my favorites. A wise man, roughly paraphrasing, how oppression maketh the wise man mad. Yeah, oppression maketh a wise man mad. And we're oppressed on all sides. We're oppressed by Esau, Edom, by all these other heathen nations. We're oppressed by the system. And even worse, we're oppressed by our own people, 2/3 of Israel, the house of Saul. All right? Y'all not doing things according to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but y'all want to throw it in our face. Right? And what we're learning is to hate y'all. Not hate y'all as far as like putting our hands on y'all, but we're going to pray that prayer of King David. First, let me get this, man. Let me go back here to John 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Yeah, y'all hated Yahushua. Y'all wanted Barabbas. Y'all wanted a thug, gang banging, slanging, you know, drug slanging, rebellious ass nigga named Barabbas instead of Yahushua to be let free. Y'all helped 2/3 of Israel help aid in Yahushua being crucified and beaten and marred more than any person in the world. Y'all helped let that happen. And the Lord has not forgotten about that. And he's not going to let you forget about it. And we just pray we're not of that number. We'll take on y'all hatred. And I'm going to get it. Let me keep reading though. Verse 19. If ye were hated, if you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Yeah. If you have this faith, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, this truth, this oil, who you are, the names of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son. You have this understanding. You have this truth. The world is going to hate you, and it's not only that. It's when you move in it, right? You're not just using mouth service. You're actually moving according to how the Lord wants you to move. Through our righteousness, roughly paraphrasing, he that becomes righteous maketh himself a prey. We become a prey of a world that hates us for trusting and believing in the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and not just talking about it, but moving in it, working in it. You know, putting off the old man. You know, you no longer eating those things, those abominable foods. You're no longer smoking Black and Milds and cigarettes and weed and what they call them, hookah pipes and shit. You no longer wishing hatred on your deception on your brothers and your sisters by committing adultery. All right, you're not sleeping with your brother's wives, no other man's wives. You're not sleeping. Women are not sleeping with multiple men. They're being faithful to their husbands, and the world hates you for that. This world hates you for that. This world wants you to go down with them. They want you to die. They want you to go down with them. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. You got to make your mind up. You got to pray that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua helps constantly renews your mind every day. Every day we die to this world. Verse 20. Remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. And those are the only ones we worried about. The elect, the house of King David. And the Lord don't need a whole lot of people. The Lord works better with small numbers. It's like going to school. When you got a classroom full of 30 children, it's hard for one teacher to teach, right? To educate, to encourage, to strengthen 30 students compared to 10 or 15. You have more time to be one-on-one with your students. And that's how Yahweh Shai is moving right now. Because the majority of Israel is class clowns. Suckers. They in the world. And they're of the world. And they hate Yahweh Shai. They hate our master, our teacher. They hate him. They're rebellious. They don't want to listen to him. They want to be class clowns and joke around and do the ways of the world. Not only can they watch TV shows that show them how to be rebellious, they got to act out the bullshit they see on TV. They just see this shit on TV and they, okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. They won't pick up a book. They won't press a button of anything that has to do with the truth of Yahweh Shai coming into the world. Where you doing? Where you going? Where you going? You got it. You got it. I knew you was going over there. You just got to follow my move. These people, boy. Anyway, let's go to Romans. It's Paul speaking. What did he say? He say, I'm going to Romans chapter 12. In verse 2, it say, hold on, let me open that up. Verse 1. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, right? The sure mercies of King David. The same mercy that Yahweh Shai had on King David, he has for his elect out here. Lord willing we be a part of that number. Because all of us, all of our righteousness is as filthy rags. Our main thing, like the point I was trying to make during the lesson, when I was at camp this week, was Yahweh Shai, man. The mercy of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, we're supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, but Yahweh Shai is the first. Trusting and believing Yahweh Shai. Our people always said they wanted a king. They wanted another king, besides the spiritual power of Yahweh Shai. The only king they respected was King David. And they even wanted to come at King David's head. But they couldn't. They couldn't touch King David. Like, they're not going to be able to touch the elect of Israel. Except for the ones that's supposed to be, beheaded by the higher powers. All right? But let me get this in Romans chapter 12. Verse 1 again. Man, why y'all messing with me, man? Salakia. My phone tripping. Here we go. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, right? Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is our reasonable service. That's our labor of love, right? Present ourselves as a sacrifice, not indulging in the lust of our flesh, not indulging in the ways of this world like 2/3 of Israel, like the house of Saul. We hate these other heathen nations being over us, starting with Esau, Edom. We hate it because we know he leads to wickedness. He's all about wickedness. And nothing good for our people as a nation or the earth comes out of this man being in rulership. So all you guys thinking that the Lord gonna have mercy on Esau, Edom, man, y'all are sadly mistaken. Fuck. Salaki. I really want to make that. I got it's alright. We'll be alright. Lord willing. I did want to make that light though. But it's a good thing. I don't need to be, It's Salaki anyway. Once again, verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, right? The renewing of your mind, which is going to be a hard thing for some people, a retarded thing for some people, because people think everybody supposed to love everybody, but no. The Lord said a difference between the rebellious Israelites and the righteous Israelites. The 1/3 and the 2/3. The Lord ain't dealing with the 2/3. The Lord is dealing with the house of King David. He's not dealing with the house of Saul. He remembers. The Lord remembers, and he's putting us in remembrance of the things that he told us before and that he has shown us before. And you see it in our people. You see the wickedness, the rebellion in our people, especially the more and more you draw near to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to his word. And you hate our people for being the way they are. What the hell they got going on up here? What you got going? What you want, man? Who you pulling over? There we go. Why do you have about Shem Yahushua? Oh, man. You say, and be not conformed to this world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And that what separates us, like I was trying to go into my lesson, that what separates us from the rest of Israel. Right? Having faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and doing our best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Because we won't be saved by the commandments, by just following the commandments. And you don't trust and believe in Yahushua. It didn't work. It didn't work. The laws of Moses didn't work for us back then, and it's not going to work for us now. It's not going to work for us until Yahweh Shem Yahushua called his elect, gathered his elect, and put it inside our inward parts. But we still, let me go here, verse 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you of Israel, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as the Most High have dealt to every man the measure of faith. So we keep we with meekness, right? Being humble, having a contrite spirit, a humble heart, a humble and contrite spirit, and being humble, being clothed with humility, not thinking of ourselves highly than what and who we are. That way, through that we understand Yahweh Shai is our king. He's the head of us men here on earth. There's an order. Everything should be done decently and in order. Period, point blank. And through him, we're able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. And when we fall, that grace is his grace, his strength is significant, sufficient enough for our weaknesses when we fall. Because until we are changed, until we come into the new covenant, we gotta understand that we still in these chains of darkness. But that don't give us an excuse or a reason to just be out here like the house of Saul, like 2/3 of Israel, just wicked and rebellious as all get out. Let's go here to 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel chapter 3. And I'm gonna start at verse 1. Now there was long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. But David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. And that's what's happening right now. The house of David is waxing stronger and stronger in faith and trusting Yahweh Shah. Right? We're waxing stronger. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. We're getting the understanding. We're getting the wisdom. We're being humbled. All right? We're being chastised to help us endure the afflictions that's coming, that's upon us already, and that is coming. We're being made tougher and stronger, like the house of King David. We're not going to be pacified with the ways of this world, so that when all hell breaks loose, the same faith that we're building up, that we're, as I say, build up your treasures in heaven, as the Akim used to always say, you got to have that spiritual bank account with Yahweh Shah. We're building up our treasures in heaven, not here on the earth, not carnally, but spiritually, through the faith that Yahweh Shah has given us. We all have a measure. And every time we go through something, it pushes us more and more to have trust and faith in our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. Nothing less. Come on, man. Make your mind up, man. What y'all gonna do? I know y'all telling me the same thing too, Watch out, man. Wake your butt up. Wrong side of the road. Merging for no reason. But yeah, there's a war between the house of Saul and the house of King David. What side are you on? You got to make up your mind. We can't sit up here and help these people. The Lord say don't even pray for these people. Let me go here. I should have did it, but I ain't gonna trip. Oh, you gonna help me out? You gonna let me? The water y'all about Shemel shot. See, you can't beat it, man. You can't, you can't force the tide sometimes. Let's go here. Let's go to Psalm chapter 69 and verse 22. Let their table become a snare before them, and they which should have been. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. The Akim, the elder in Mississippi was talking about Parliament, George Clinton earlier. I got them songs in my head right now. The beats, musical baby, man. Psalm 69, starting at verse. I'm gonna go back to verse 22. Starting at verse 22. This is the wicked, the rebellious children of Israel. Right? King David say, let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Man, make them afraid. Make them scared, like a woman in travail. 2/3 of Israel is going to feel the pain. Bring the pain. They're going to feel the pain. They're going to feel they're going to feel bad. What the hell is that, man? They're going to feel horribly bad, right? For not being obedient, for being rebellious against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And rightfully so. And rightfully so. They say, let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap, right? Let it become a trap. You know, y'all want to be drug dealers. Y'all want to be thoughts and whores. Y'all want to depend on the system of Esau, Edom. You know, your gifts. You know, you want to be rappers and dancers and entertainers. And the things that's supposed to be for your good is going to be a trap onto you. You're going to become sodomites, you know, to try to keep whatever you have. You're going to become, your integrity is going to be stripped of you so you can keep up with the ways of this world, which is the enemy to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and us. Hopefully we be a part of that elect number, man. We can't help these people out. They don't want our help because they don't want the help of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And you shouldn't keep on putting yourself in a predicament. The Lord is watching all of us. And the more we help these people out here in their wickedness, the Lord is going to chastise us even more. Or I ain't going to say that, because chastisement isn't a bad thing. But he's going to just be done with you. And that's worse than chastisement. When the Lord just let everything start going your way and everything like that, then you should be worried. Then you should be very, very scared then. He said, let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continue to shake. He's going to blind y'all. Pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. And the hopeful elect, y'all don't want that, man. You know? I'm going to get this and I'm going to close out. Just like the world hate us, like the world hate Yahushua, Psalms 139, which is my favorite, one of my favorite Psalms, 139. 21, do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee, right? Am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? All these people with these false doctrines, right? All these camps that you know they move in operation if they want to save the Israelite community. It's not your job. It's not your job to save the Israelite community. Yahweh Shai is going to save his elect. That's all it's about. And that's what a lot of y'all don't get. Y'all don't believe in the doctrine of the elect. Y'all want to save a community. You don't even know who all Israel is. You think just because Israelite is in he looked dark skinned or he in a certain poor position, that makes him an Israelite? Not all Israel is Israel. And that goes back to the house of Saul and 2/3 of you Israelites. King David said, I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Search me, O power, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. And that's the prayer that we want to pull up to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to lead us in the way everlasting. As the elect of Israel. Putting on as the elect. Not being like 2/3 of these people out here. And not helping them. Not helping them, because if the Lord is judging them and putting judgment on them, go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Start at verse 1 to verse 7. Is the Lord, he say, know who you're doing good to. For as much as you do good for them, the evil that the Lord trying to bring upon them is going to be brought upon you. Take these words into consideration. We can't stand these niggas, these bitches, these whores, these thoughts, these wannabe thugs and wannabe gangsters, because they ain't even doing this shit right. Wannabes. They don't got no politicians in their pockets. They wannabes. They can't sit down at a table with the president or nobody with any significant power. With that, I'm going to close out. Hoping this lesson is edifying to the elect of Israel, man. Do your best to separate yourself and be sanctified by the renewing of your mind. And stop doing for 2/3 of Israel, man. So we can hurry up and get up out of here, man. Lord willing. Let's give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. And to the hopeful elect of Israel, Shalom and salutations. Starting with the elect, the 144,000 men doing the work on the highways and hedges. And when the camera's off, constantly enduring in the truth and in the faith of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. To you I say Shalom and salutations. Till next time, Kwam Yasharallah. Wa Abba Baba.